It's no secret that just about everything is more expensive, from food to rent to services. So it would make sense that Canada's minimum wage is rising from $15.55 to $16.65. But that's just the federal minimum wage for federal employees. So what's an appropriate wage or a living wage that could help workers pay for their necessities and not have to use food banks or other social services? Here's a hint. It's higher than this latest increase.
Minimum wage. It's the lowest amount of money that an employer can pay their workers, and it ranges in Canada. Each province sets their own, and then the federal government has their own too for federal employees. For example, in Canada, the province or territory with the lowest minimum wage is Saskatchewan at $13 an hour. And the province or territory with the highest minimum wage is Nunavut, where minimum wage workers get paid $16 per hour. Keep in mind that while we complain about food costs in Ontario, those living in Nunavut pay astronomical costs for basic items.
Really high prices for everyday items. It's a Way North way.
Here at Way North Foods, we're committed to bringing you the high prices you just won't find anywhere else.
Way North Foods pokes fun at the not-so-funny food prices in Nunavut, like an $82 12-pack of Schweppes Pop, or 4 liters of milk for $12.57, or a $16.19 can of Chef Boyardee pasta. Someone would have to work more than 1 hour to afford a can. Yikes.
So come on down to Way North Foods, where nobody offers you less for more. We guarantee it!
It's a Way North way.
Minimum wage in the east coast of Canada ranges from $13.60 to $14.50, while in Ontario it sits at $15.50. After taxes, a minimum wage worker in Ontario brings home about $13.08 an hour. Student wage is different. It's what workers under the age of 18, working 28 hours per week or less, get paid. In Ontario, student wage is $14.60. The federal minimum wage will rise from $15.55 to $16.65 an hour come April 1st. The government says the increase is based on the Consumer Price Index, which rose 6.8% in 2022. The federal minimum wage applies to federally regulated private sectors, including banks, postal and courier services, as well as interprovincial air, rail, road, and marine transportation. Ottawa set a federal minimum wage of $15 per hour back in 2021, and it increases each year based on inflation. The changes are made annually on April 1st. Where the provincial or territorial minimum wage rate is higher than the federal rate, employers must apply the higher amount.